we are discussing the treatment of goodwill in the event of retirement or death of a partner. We saw that there were four scenarios for treatment of goodwill when a partner retires or deceases. Out of these, we have already discussed the first and the second scenario in detail in our previous videos. Now in this video, let us discuss the third and the fourth scenario, which is treatment of goodwill when goodwill is adjusted without creating goodwill account and hidden goodwill. The first scenario which we will discuss now is where goodwill has to be created without creating a goodwill account. As we have already discussed previously, the logic behind goodwill is that the continuing partners pay the retiring partner for his share of goodwill for his efforts to earn the reputation for the firm which the continuing partners will enjoy in the future. Keeping this in mind, if the partners decide that the goodwill should not appear in the books, then it should be written off. So only one entry giving the net effect is passed between the continuing partners' capital accounts and the retiring partners' capital account. When such an effect is given, the goodwill account has a nil balance. This is done by debiting the continuing partners' capital accounts in their gain ratio and crediting the retiring partner's capital account with the amount of his share of goodwill. The net effect of this entry is that the portion of goodwill to be paid to the retiring partner is posted to his account by charging the continuing partners in their gain ratio. Next, we come to hidden goodwill. A firm has to pay the retiring partner an amount which is calculated after making all the adjustments. When a firm pays an amount to the retiring partner which is in excess of what is actually due to him on retirement from the firm, then such excess amount is the hidden goodwill. Such goodwill is not expressly stated. It can be calculated by establishing what was due to the retiring partner on the basis of all the adjustments made vis-a-vis how much was actually paid to the retiring partner. So with this, we saw all the scenarios that may arise in the treatment of goodwill when a partner retires from the partnership firm.